First of all, that there are strong linkages between air pollution and climate change. Partly, the same sources giving rise to greenhouse gases give rise to gases and particles which are part of the particulate matter or tropospheric ozone, which causes a lot of the ill health. Also, there are some substances which act both as air pollutants and as warming agents. So you've got methane, which forms tropospheric ozone, and is also a greenhouse gas. You have black carbon, which is part of the PM2.5 and also warms the atmosphere. But I think that what you need to do is you need to look at the solutions, the measures, and what they do to all emissions and the net benefit. So I think that what's really important is to be able to show the multiple benefits of action, to stack up the importance of taking the action and reducing the emissions on all sorts of different benefits. And one thing that we're developing at the moment with the Climate and Clean Air Coalition is an approach called a multiple benefits pathway to the Paris targets. So the Paris targets for the climate community, so the target is well below 2 degrees C. And recently we've had the 1.5 degrees C report from the IPCC. What this is saying is in the next 10 years we have to make dramatic reductions in the causes of global warming. Now, if that were to occur, you will also have dramatic reductions in air pollutants. So it's a win-win. And I think that what we're finding in working with countries is that you need to emphasize the local benefits of taking action, but also to understand the linkages between taking action on air pollution and climate change, so that you can identify measures which give you a win-win. So one example would be you can implement soot-free buses, for example, in a city. So you could buy a diesel bus, Euro 6 diesel bus, where you put a particle filter on the end, and that will reduce some of the pollution. But it still will emit CO2. As opposed to that, you could have a policy of renewable energy with electric buses. And then you will have a reduction both in the CO2 and all of the air pollutants, so you'll get clean air and climate benefits. So I think that we need to have integrated analyses to identify those measures which give us the maximum benefit overall, and then we can make progress.